Shouts out there, Kwame Brown, Buzz Life. Shouts out to everybody at One Crack News, Casino for Life, everybody who came in and subscribed to this page and channel. Thank you. Please hit the like button. And I didn't know this was a thing, ladies and gentlemen. I really didn't know this. People did not know of this. I don't think I've ever spoke on it because it was not a need to speak on it. Seriously, there was no demand really for this ever. So it wasn't like people was avoiding it. It's just people didn't talk about it because there was no need to talk about it. There was nothing to speak on. See, that was the situation. It's nothing to talk about. So when there's nothing to talk about, you just don't talk about anything. I didn't think it was newsworthy at the time because I thought everyone paid attention to what had happened and transpired. But just like I said to you before, people and things move so fast and there's so much information on the internet, it's hard to stay glued and attached to one different thing. Every idea is moving, every thought pattern is moving. So now you're in a full onslaught of everything. Say you're waiting for that voice to come on, huh? Now, it's strange to me. Saw a couple of people make videos. It's not their fault. I repeat, it is not anyone's fault. It's not anyone's fault who does not know. Okay? It's not your fault if you don't know the situation. A lot of people are assuming this is about no, Kahari. That's not the reason why. Listen, this is why you come here. To get the truth, to get the clarity. And a lot of guys was out here saying that narrative, talking about the beef, and they wanted to battle each other on verses and all that stuff, right? There's a reason and method for that madness. So let's get into it, shall we? Now, when this whole thing first started, you had a bunch of people making accusations, making claims as to what was what, who was who, and how the scenario would go, right? So everyone made analogies and they jumped the shark and they went on their own different wave patterns and they made their own claims as to what happened. How did things fall apart? I don't get it. Why is he coming at him? Do y'all not remember when Power Book 2 was being made? Y'all just remember when it came out. Y'all don't realize, as they're getting ready to make the second season of Power Book 2, really the third season of Power Book 2, y'all don't realize when the show actually was being made in development. T.I. was on the playing field to play Davis McLean, Method Man's character of the lawyer. Because T.I. carried himself as if he's a lawyer. And he was supposed to play Davis McLean. To me, Method Man is much better at the role and definitely perfect casting to put Method Man in place of T.I. I thought that was genius. Even though it might have been last minute, it was perfection that they did it in that format. It should have been done in that format. Shouldn't have been done no other way. So you have no problems with me on that note there. Now, the bigger problem that existed was the fact that, sorry about that. Leaving my house. But the big and that problem is very simple. All right. Very simple. The T.I. hate in the comment section is unreal. No, the thing is that they had no plans of hating on T.I. for being in power. Power, he was being chosen to be on power, right? Here's the news. I want you to kind of understand what this is like. Now, on Power, when they came up with the scripters, like the end game, they were going to do the Power universe. This was all worked out during that point then, when they were negotiating 50's contract. T.I. was being recruited to star on this show here with Mary J. Blige. So, because Mary J. Blige was working with Rock Nation and all those guys, so T.I. was working there too, and Jay was basically like, we ain't got nothing to do with this guy. You know, I've tried everything. I don't know what to do with him. So he's like, man, you know, he's kind of funny in these Ant-Man movies. You know, he can act. You know, he's funny, you know. So I think he'll be good as a lawyer. You know, he always try to talk like he's smart. So let me put him in a movie. So 50 just like, yo, Tip, this is going to be a kind of role, man. You're going to play a lawyer because you always run your mouth like you know every damn thing. So I'm going to put you in the role as a lawyer. So you can go ahead and you're going to play Davis McLean. Okay? He's going to be the lawyer for like Tariq on Power. So this is going to be a good come up for you. You know, it's going to be a good look. This is the way you get to, reintroduce yourself to a younger audience and younger generation without using the music. You know, and they can start taking you seriously, you know, as an actor. So T.I. once again, oh man, they already take me serious, man. I did ATL, I did a whole lot of projects, man. I just did the Monster Hunter thing, man. You know the movie Monster Hunter? Yeah, man, I was in that movie for a good 20 minutes, man. Yeah, man, I was like a sergeant, man. I hit me with all kind of guns. So I did my whole thing out there. You know, so after I did all that, I made my plans and I changed them all. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do it like this. So, but I understand, 50, it's this is. So he said, all right, well, I'm gonna sell it to Courtney and see what they're gonna do. We'll do a test and everything. So everything seemed to be okay. Courtney and everybody else in the cast, they, you know how they put up the, like, who's gonna be on the show for next season. T.I. was supposed to be on the show. They had it all up there. T.I. is on the list. T.I. was supposed to be in the Ant-Man sequel, right? And this other Ant-Man that they finna have come out and everything else. Something happened that caused all this to change. Did you literally forget T.I. was in a sexual case against a woman who claimed that he kept her in a room and they had her way with her? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, because you finna get the real. T.I. and Tiny was both being charged by Tiny's friend for being involved in a threesome, and how they were drugging women and all this stuff in the strip club. They take them to their house and basically was keeping them locked up in the room like Rick James. Rick James went to jail for this. They did not. If Rick was alive, Rick be going off. Hit the like button. Like it up. Like it up. Now it's going to get even more interesting. Now, that news break. So, the casting company that represents T.I. is no longer finna put T.I. in that project. T.I. knows he's finna lose a lot of business now because of this. So he makes a video come out. Man, man, all that stuff y'all did, man, that's some old stuff, man. Man, look, whatever happened in me and my wife's bedroom, that's our business. We ain't got to tell y'all what we do in our bedroom. The lawyer like, if this man just admitted to doing these acts in the bedroom, stop doing these things online. Let your lawyer talk. Why are you talking to the public? The public did not hit your phone up. You went live to talk to them. And you act like they intruding. It ain't my job to tell you. It's like you went live to tell us something. So what are you saying? Then he alludes to everything in the thing in the video, which was terrible for him. He's talking about, yeah, me and my wife, we like to do little extra things. We might have an extra person, some toys. You know, one time I had a cupcake on choo-choo train. You know, it's like, my goodness, he was terrible at representing himself. And they said, we can't make this guy a lawyer. So he lost the power role because of those claims. Tiny even made a video. Girl, you know you my friend. You know you better be doing that stuff and all that stuff. You ain't telling them a lie. Girl, I can't believe I told you. My husband told me to get rid of you and don't trust you and all that stuff. Then you turn your back and do this to me? Oh my God. You didn't hurt me like that. So, now, they did a video together later on down the road, trying not to talk about that, but talk about something else before the lawyer said no more videos. Man, he driving the car. Or she's driving and he's in the passenger seat on the phone. Yeah, me and my wife, we just going out doing what we do, having a family day, going to spend this time. You know, man, I've been being peaceful, love, and all this. Right? And I ain't saying nothing. They don't say nothing then. They don't even know you was in the car until till you just opened your mouth? Damn. Oh, you see me doing the talking in the video. Now they didn't hear your voice. Now they talking about it that tiny. Yeah, that tiny. She in the car. Damn. Well, you said me and my wife, we going out to get something to eat, but that don't mean you have to be in the car. Now, that's all they talking about. You know what? Forget it. Go on. Just say what you want to say. Say it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. I didn't say it. Just, hey, that's all. You know, and God is good. And God's always good. He God. This is what I be talking about. This plazamistic kind of Mexico. This is a kind of Mexico. See, a kind of Mexico and it's plazamistic. It's going to turn us into a cosmic Las Plasma. Because it's plazamistic. I don't know what you saying with all them fancy words. You be bugging me out, boy. See, this is why I say we can't even connect. You don't understand anything I'm saying. That's why I said just let me do the talking. I make the video. I do all the talking. You just drive. See, I done did the things that's hard. All you gotta do is do the easy part. You trying to do both parts. Well, okay then, I'll be quiet, because I don't know what that plaza blah blah and all that stuff, that Pocahontas stuff you talking about. Better not be no girl named Pocahontas, because I pull her hair. Pull them braids right out of her head. Girl, will you please just drive? So, so it's plazamistic mesticality. Now, because of that fact, Stars decided he was a no-go. So he was informed that they will be moving on from, because of recent activities. There's no way. He did not show up for a table reading. He was eliminated before they even started filming photography. He was eliminated. It had nothing to do with a versus battle and all that stuff. He's trying to keep his name out there so he can build up a buzz so he can be on Stars. And be on, he's just trying to keep himself hot and stay relevant and have people putting his name with 50 Cent. So they going back and forth so he can build up some buzz again so he can get back on Star. And get back and find another role to play. Well, no, they cut him out of the Ant-Man series. So he won't be in Ant-Man 3. Right, that's how they embody the characters. No. I mean, Method Man is perfect. He's taller. He has the more look of an efficient lawyer and he carries himself, his demeanor. Plus, he got the street, and he New York. This is a New York series. This series takes place in New York. T.I. doesn't have a New York drawl at all. He got a Southern drawl. So he's a terrible mix for the lawyer in this case, like for this series. To be a New York lawyer in New York, T.I. can't pull that off. Meth could pull that lawyer stuff off, and then if you piss him off, he gonna turn into meth and beat the hell out you. He that lawyer that's gutter. I hear we had white boys like that, white lawyers. This dude, I mean, like all the dudes who had cases and stuff, it was never no contracts. It was never you signed a piece of paper. You called. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Hey. Oh man, my battery's dying. Why is this phone not charging no more? Hope I don't gotta get a new phone, man. I'm not trying to do another phone. But yeah, the lawyer we had, the white dude out here, man, he would just show up. You better have the cash. And if you ain't got all of it, you hit him off and he'll just get a continuance. He'll keep continuing the cases until you get all the money. He'd be, how much you got this time? Your Honor, we need a continuance. He'll keep getting the continuance until you get that money up. You don't waste his time. I mean, damn, he takes straight cash. And I was like, man, what kind of lawyer system is this? Y'all on a whole nother level. You talking about Shazam, Beyonce? Shazam! T.I. can only really play a thug, unfortunately. He can try to play a man that's smart. I seen him in House of Lies. That's one of my favorite scenes. When you got to deal with somebody who don't quite get it. Now, Ezra Miller is just a complete moron. Let that be known right now. There's something wrong with him directly. No, I wouldn't say that. But I got some news for y'all. Who VIP on the Patreon? Everybody who's VIP on the Patreon, guess what somebody tried to give me today? How many of y'all watch Power of Canaan? Raise your hand. If I say Ra, y'all all know who Ra is, right? Y'all know who Ra is, right? What if I told you somebody showed me today a sex tape of Ra? Yep. And want to know if I would be interested in buying it. And I said, man, you ain't got no tape. I was like, wait a minute, that's Rob. Oh, her and a white dude is getting down. And I don't even know if that's her husband. She's married to a white guy in real life. So that might, I don't know. They, in the tape, they got another video camera on the bed. Like they was making professional films or something. I'm like, what the hell is going on? If y'all want to see the proof, I'm going to put the proof on the Patreon tonight. It's my gift to my VIP members on the Patreon. You will see the proof. That's going down tonight. Man, her ass is looking nice. He said T.I. got them swamp back roadkill jokes from Georgia. Man, he dug in like an Alabama tea. I'm on it like a flea on the dog's neck. If a dog had a square butt, he'd poop blocks. So matter of fact, let me start setting that up for y'all right now. So all my Patreon members, because I think we've covered everything here that people wanted to know about the real reason why T.I. did not make it on the show and they replaced him with Method Man. It was because of those allegations. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and get ready to get y'all the proof. All the proof that I got. And I was showing, I can only show y'all the steals. So y'all can go from there. But man, ass looking nice in the steals. I ain't no Rob was getting down like that. How long does it take? I don't know. I was only showing enough to try to show proof that they got it, you know. So and it's still like laying completely flat on the bed, and then they got another like camcorder sitting like on the bed. Like I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna let y'all see it. Shoot. I know the ups and downs of me. It's all part of the game. So I'm gonna get over there and get that cracking right now. That's crazy.